You know what I mean? Like,
well, then I think that's why you wrote Closure Rebirth, right? Because you want to surrender to whatever it is. In my head, I have a God thing here, but you have to surrender to be able to live.
We just have to accept life for what it is rather than fighting it. And that's what so many people do is they fight against it. And like I said, you try your best to manipulate everything and you think you're in control. And then when something doesn't go your way or when something is a little different, it destroys your world because and then you're constantly looking for safe zones of where you feel safe in your world when the reality is you're never going to feel safe until you start practicing the idea of groundlessness of that.
Groundlessness is my favorite word today because I've never said it before.
Yeah, you're floating, you're free falling constantly, you know.
And yet, I think I've been taught to try to remain grounded in every way that word could possibly mean.
Being groundless, in turn, is grounding yourself because what we're doing is by grounding ourselves is not allowing ourselves to. Not allowing things to happen. Like,
or if they happen, allow them to happen, right?
Yeah. I mean, you don't have a choice.
Right.
Anyways, so you can look at everything as, what is this going to teach me or what is this going to...
So what are you going into? Then I think I jumped a little early into Closure Rebirth.
Yeah.
But can you talk to me about that song? About, again, surrendering and I think... determining and deciding it's time to live full tilt.
Yeah, I mean, that's definitely it. I mean, that's definitely that's the essence of the whole record. But that song specifically is, about that. And I think I'm embracing. For me, is my role of. I need to spread this to people and whatever, whether it's through music or through whatever. I have ignored the fact that I'm supposed to help people because that's something that I didn't want the responsibility of doing. But it's pretty clear that I've already been doing that. I've just been ignoring it.
Yeah.
So,
the words of that song is "How well did you love?"
That's Buddha. That's from
right. But
Buddha.
I wondered if those are not only questions we ask ourselves, maybe at the end of life, but maybe at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, you can. I mean.
You know what I mean? I mean, when I put my head on the pillow, I kind of go, I don't.
But the thing is, you have to, and you have to be non-judgmental when you ask yourself anything, and that's the big part that people don't understand about everything is non-judgment doesn't just work towards other people; it works, and that's something that Christianity really doesn't impress, and that's something that I think lacks in Christian values is that this rigidness towards the self, because